Chapter 4 Crossing Boundaries. The more time Symphony spent with Rome, the more distant she became from the things that once anchored her. At first, it was small compromises, a missed Bible study here, a delayed morning prayer there. But as their relationship deepened, those compromises snowballed. Rome loved late nights, spontaneous outings, and indulgent meals. His energy was intoxicating, and Symphony found herself swept up in his pace. Sunday mornings, once sacred and untouchable, turned into lazy brunches at his favorite spots, where he ordered mimosas and joked about how the best way to spend the day was relaxing, not preaching. At first, Symphony justified it. One missed service doesn't make me a bad believer, she told herself. But one turned into two, and soon she couldn't remember the last time she sat in the pews or sang with the choir. Chloe noticed the change almost immediately. They met for coffee one afternoon, Chloe's toddler Maddie in tow. Chloe had a knack for balancing motherly chaos with meaningful conversations. But today she was direct. "You're missing a lot of church, Sim," Chloe said, her voice casual but her eyes searching. "And I don't mean to be nosy, but are you sure about this guy?" Symphony took a sip of her latte, stalling. "Chloe, not every man is going to walk into my life quoting scripture. Rome's different, but he's good to me." Chloe tilted her head, her expression kind but firm. "Good isn't the same as godly," she said gently. "You've said it yourself. Your faith is everything to you. So why are you letting it take a back seat now?" Symphony bristled, her defensiveness rising. "It's not like I've abandoned my faith," she said, a bit sharper than she intended. "I still pray. I still believe." Chloe leaned forward, lowering her voice. "I know you believe. But Sim, it's not just about believing. It's about living it. If this relationship is pulling you away from God instead of drawing you closer, maybe it's worth asking why." Symphony sighed, setting her cup down. She didn't want to argue with Chloe. She valued their friendship too much, but the truth in her words stung. I just, I don't want to talk about it right now," Symphony said finally, her tone softening. "Okay," Chloe said, leaning back. "But Sim, I'm here. You don't have to do this alone." Chapter 4a A slow drift. Rome didn't notice the internal tug-of-war Symphony was fighting, or if he didn't mention it. He was content with dynamic, happy to introduce her to his world without making room for hers. Symphony, however, felt the weight of it every day. She missed the comfort of the choir, the quiet strength she drew from Sunday sermons, and the encouragement of her church community. But the thought of stepping back into those spaces while living a life so at odds with her faith felt hypocritical. One Saturday evening, as she sat across from Rome at a trendy new restaurant, the familiar pang of guilt hit her again. He was telling a story about his